Hey, y'all, just going to inform you about Gertrude, let you know what's going on. First thing right off the bat, I appreciate all your prayers and the thoughts. Yesterday, I dropped Gertrude off at the vet, Jesse Clement, and her lactate level was at 6. And they say whenever they get above 4, they're dead. Well, she was at 6. Got a bunch of fluids pumped in her, got some oil down her, and some laxative put in her belly, and all that good stuff, and she is starting to act better. And that was gonna take hours and hours, and it was already in the evening. So we went home, and he's gonna keep her last night, and somebody stayed right there with her all night long, and he said he didn't see any reason she wouldn't make it. And he called me this morning, and he said there's nothing else we can do for her. She's took a turn for the worse, and her lactate levels are at 10 now, and heart rate is really high, and she's having trouble breathing. She's bloated, and I'm assuming her gut twisted. So there was nothing else we could do. They did everything they could to get her through it, and he said that he could put her down for me. And Jesse is one of the most respected equine vets that there is. I'd say probably in Arkansas, honestly. Really respect his opinion and his knowledge. So I told him I'll come get her. I got over there and I paid my vet bill, which was a lot. really put a hurting on me. Whenever I showed up there, she was laid down in a stall, blowed up. Her belly looked like it was 3 times the size than it normally is. And when she seen me, she got up and followed me to the trailer and got in. And she was it looked like she had literally jumped in a pond. She is having bad trouble breathing. So I brought her home and I let her out of the trailer, and she kind of started leading me. And she went over to a pine tree and she laid down. And she laid down on her side, and she was just groaning and hurting. She was in some serious pain. And I didn't have the extra money to have Jesse put her down for me. And I wanted her to die in the mountains. I didn't want her to die over there. So while she was laid on the ground, I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble. While she was laid on the ground there, she'd open her eyes and look right at me. And she'd close them real soft. And I closed her eyelids, and I just scratched and petted her for about 5 minutes. And her breathing started slowing down. She was still groaning, but you could tell she was more comforted. And I scratched her head and scratched the inside of her ears like she loved. And I had to put a bullet in her head. And that's something that if you ain't ever done it, you don't understand the hurt that you feel when you do it. So after I had to shoot her, I went over to her and I petted her again, and it was over quick. and I cut her tail off. And I was gonna have somebody make me a little silver cap, and I was gonna hang it from my rear view mirror and have a little silver tooled cap engraved. And I was walking back there where her stall is a minute ago, and this piece of hay string was laying there. And that fits Gert. Well, Gert, I called her Dirty Gert. She was always rolling in the mud, laying down. So I figured this piece of hay string would do Gert well. I also went and I pulled one of her shoes off, and it's hanging on the top of my rear view mirror in my truck. I just want y'all to know that I appreciate you. And you know, you wonder why, because Jesse, he was confident she was gonna make it and be back to normal, and then she just took a turn, and now here we are. But it hurts. It hurts. She was for sure suffering. If you never had an animal colic on you, it is the most painful death that they could go through. And I couldn't stand to see her in that kind of pain anymore. She was, boy, it was bad. Bad rough. So I've got her tail. I'll have it for the rest of my life until they put me in the ground. My uncle dug a hole for me, and Grady went with me this morning. Grady is as honest as they come and a true friend. I wrote a little poem here for Gertrude. I was going to read it to you. If I can do it without crying. Only the finest animals get to go to heaven missing their tail from all the miles that they've traveled with you on the trail. A true companion and an honest friend until we meet again. So, Gertrude is laid underneath a little pine tree, and I appreciate y'all way more than you know. All the prayers, and I could still use them because I'm hurting. But I appreciate y'all, and I could use your prayers still, even yet. I'm hurting, and need to be. Don't know that I can replace old Gert. She was a funny one. She had a big old personality. She was funny. She'd always make you laugh, and whenever I'd come out of the tents in the morning, out of my bedroll, she'd be laying there watching. I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss Gertrude. She's a true friend, a true companion. And I was part of her herd. Whenever you become part of their herd, not them become your herd, whenever you become part of their herd, that's when it hurts. And it was crazy. Whenever we showed up to the vet, I could hear her. She was in there raising heck. She was beating the stall up, and she was hurting, pawing and beating around. And as soon as she seen me, she laid down, and as soon as she seen me, she perked up, and she come straight to me, and I led her up and led her straight to the trailer. it kind of hurts me because I felt like she thought I was there to save her. And I went home and I killed her. So it's hard, it's tough. But I appreciate y'all, and I ask you please keep me in your prayers. And I thank you. Keep my wife in your prayers. She's hurting pretty bad too about it. It's tough. But we're gonna keep on going. Part of living is dying, and I know that. So we appreciate y'all, and I thank you for all the support you've shown me. Thank y'all.